So here's a video on how to get set up and start with the Abeka digital classroom. So first, what you're going to do is go to your browser and type in academy.abeka.com. That's academy.abeka.com. You can also Google that. And then it'll bring you to this site. So once you're on the site, academy.abeka.com, you want to click on dashboard. And then it's going to bring you into a login area. And so your login information is already set. We've already set it up. We've already set up your passwords. And that is, the username is going to be the student's first name and their 4-digit Brightwell code. And the password is going to be the student's last name and that same 4-digit Brightwell code. Now remember that the username, the first letter of the first name will be capitalized, and the first letter of the password will also be capitalized. So that's your name plus your 4-digit Brightwell code for the username. Your student's name. The student's name. And then for the password, it is the student's last name, capitalized last name, and the same 4-digit Brightwell code. Okay, so we're going to type in, we have a little dummy account that we're going to go ahead and type in our information in. And there's no setup. Everything is already set up. You just log in and plug and play. We would advise you to go ahead, if you see this save password pop up, go ahead and click save so that next time you log in that your information is already saved. Okay, so now once we're in here, you can, this is kind of what it looks like, but the main thing I want you to be concerned about is the dashboard portion. So, and right up here, you want to click on the dashboard and click on home. Click on home. And that brings you back to this first page. Now, if you want to get to a class, let's say you're ready to do phonics lesson 96 for the day. As you can see, if I had started yesterday, I would have already completed phonics lesson 95. So I'm just going to go ahead and click next lesson if I'm ready to do 96 the next day. But in order to start a new lesson, what you're going to do, actually that has changed. So I think you can go to dashboard. Actually, to start a new lesson, you will go to dashboard and click video streaming. And then you can put in the lesson that you would like to do. So let's say we've done phonics, we've done the activity, and now we're ready to do arithmetic. So you will select the grade that you are in. We'll do a test of 4th grade. And select the subject that you would like to begin. We'll do arithmetic. And choose the lesson. Now, the lessons, we have opened only a week's worth of lessons. And we will open the new week each Monday morning. So we've pre-assigned lessons, and the lessons will span a week. So you will have a week's worth of lessons for you to do at your leisure. Whatever time is most convenient for your schedule, you can do that and complete those lessons, but you only have a week's worth. And then new lessons will be assigned for next week on that Monday. Now, as you will see, the name of the teachers that are teaching this class, these are Abeka teachers that teach at Pensacola Christian School.
Let's start arithmetic today with some facts. I just want you to answer all together. What is 25 times 4?
100.
Thank you, Nathan. What is 25 times 4?
100.
1 century equals how many years?
100.
1 hectometer equals how many meters?
100.
How many centimeters are in a meter?
100.
50 times 2 equals?
100.
How many cents are in a dollar?
100.
Guess what lesson we're on today?
100.
made to lesson 100. We've been going uphill, but now it's all downhill.
So if you heard, the students are participating in Miss Ambush's Amboss class. We also want your student to participate right there as they are participating in the virtual classroom. So if they're in the living room, if they're in their bedroom, we want them to stand and we want them to answer the questions out loud so that they are not missing a beat, that they are getting that vocal and auditory connection. So this class would continue for 39 minutes. It will ask them to get out paperwork, and they have all the paperwork that they need. You can feel free to pause the video if you're needing to get a drink of water, if you're needing to get out some paperwork, but do not let the lessons linger on for much longer than the allotted time. So now, after you have finished this lesson, you can go back, hover over dashboard. You can either click home to go back home or click video streaming if you're ready to start a new lesson. Let's go back home and see what we see. So now you will see that we started arithmetic lesson 100. So let's say I started arithmetic lesson 100 on Monday. On Tuesday, when I log in, I can just click view next lesson, and that will take me to lesson 101.
And your worksheets will also correspond with the lessons. So I know for my class, I explained that at the bottom of the worksheet, you see lesson 77, lesson 85. That will correspond with these videos. Everything is pretty cohesive with the Abeka Christian curriculum, and it'll be cohesive here on the digital classroom as well.
There is a calendar here. If you hover over dashboard, you can see what date we are on. We are working with Abeka to figure out if we are able to add specifically what we want our students to do each day. But as for now, this is simply a calendar. And I do believe that brings us to the end of our Abeka Academy virtual classroom tour. We hope that this is a great help to you and your student during this unforeseen absence from school. Don't hesitate to call us with any questions. Use your Brightwheel messages for any questions.
And we will be having office hours. So we'll have office hours. You see those office hours in the email. And during those office hours, we're not only going to be there to answer questions, but we will be there to review and make sure that the material is being learned by the students and also absorbed. So that'll be an opportunity that we can review with them, test their knowledge, and then also just be there to answer questions as well.
The office hours, just to have it in video, Miss Brianna will be available 9:30 to 11 a.m. Miss Brittany will be available 11:30 to 1 p.m. and then Miss Robin from 1:30 to 3 o'clock.
Please, boys and girls, please, parents, feel free if you need us anytime other than those hours that you can message us on Brightwheel. We are here, or call the school at 404-400-2212. But we are here to be a service to you all during this time. Also, kids, write down your questions as they come in your head so that when you call us, you will remember exactly what you wanted. Love you guys.